Hey everyone, Brian and Jack with Team JTRSPARTACUS, and we're getting ready to do our first tow since the new gear, since the 513 gears. So not too much, we're gonna take it easy. About 2,500 pounds or so towing, so nowhere near which Rubicon Manual only has 4,500, so a little bit more than half. So we'll do some impressions, we'll see how it is. It was pretty awful with 410s and the 37-inch tires. Just always in the wrong gear, had to constantly downshift any kind of hill and couldn't never get into fifth really, or sixth for sure. So we'll see how it is today, so stay tuned. Please like and subscribe. All right, here we go, first tow impression. So we'll give you some thoughts about how it is and what kind of gear I had to be in, how the downshifting was. So far, initial impressions, and we've only gone a few miles, but I'm in fifth gear right now, trucking along at about 54 miles an hour on a 2-track road. No issues, it's just chugging right along. Fifth gear, no problem. You know, it's not really a 6th gear kind of place, but it's been no issues. So far, the gears make a huge difference. Those 513 gears, only towing around 2,500 pounds. But big difference, and I've towed this exact setup a lot with the 410 gears and the 37s, and I was constantly downshifting and really never saw fifth. So that's a good sign, a lot easier to take off and everything. So gas mileage, I honestly never pay attention to gas mileage, so I'm not going to be able to give you anything on that, but I will flip this around so you can kind of see the terrain we're doing. So here's the kind of terrain we have in this part of Pennsylvania. It's all just kind of rolling hills and 2-track roads. I'm in 4th gear going about 48 miles an hour right now. You know, 2,400 RPMs, no problem. I'm actually gonna try this hill in 5th and see what happens. So RPMs went down to about 2,000. I'm in 5th gear. It's getting ready to probably bog. I'm about 46 miles an hour. But it did it. So 513 gears, huge improvement. I would have been in 3rd gear for that hill previously with the 410s. So I think overall a success. The 513 seems to be the good pick for me. If you're not towing, you can go 488, or if you have an automatic, you can probably go 488 because of the different gear spreads. But for a manual 6-speed and towing, I highly recommend 513s for 37s. Pretty flat here, and I'm in 6th gear, 2,000 RPMs, just chugging along at 55 miles an hour. I'm actually going to slow down a lot before I don't get a ticket, but pretty flat in Delaware where I am right now, and I can use 6th gear. So that's a big win. I was never able to get into 6th gear towing before. It was just a struggle. Okay, just wrapped up a long day of towing and 4-wheeling and stuff, and we got about 12.9 miles per gallon, which is really not too terrible considering we were towing a trailer and hills and idling and all that stuff. So not terrible, not great, but not terrible. So overall, 513 gears, great towing compared to the stock setup with 37s, and a little bit better than the original stock is my verdict. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.